Sometimes we forget just how powerful we truly are. And this meditation with Reiki healing is going to be your reminder of just how courageous and powerful you are. Let's start by cleansing your aura. I have a lotus scented incense I'm going to be using. You can just start to bring your awareness to your breath. Taking a deep breath in, letting it out slowly. Another deep breath in. Letting it out slowly. You're more than welcome to leave your eyes open for this meditation, or feel free to get comfortable and close down your eyes, whatever works for you. But we will be doing some visualization, and I'll be using a couple of crystals. I'll be using black tourmaline and citrine, and this will be to ground you in your courage, in your inner strength, in your power. Just gonna sit this back here, and you may see a feather or two at some point if your eyes are open. If you would like to receive Reiki during this time, just say yes, or I consent. You can write it, you can say it out loud, whatever works for you. And this meditation was inspired by David Goggins. He's a Navy SEAL, among many other things. I've been researching him for this month. I've decided to research one person a month that I view as great and try to figure out what made them who they are today. And he has a couple of books that I've been listening to one of them. It's called Can't Hurt Me. I believe it's his first book. There's tons of podcasts, a playlist on Spotify by Akira the God, I believe. So just really diving deep into his life, and this takeaway of the cookie jar, which is the meditation we'll be playing with, has been helpful for me. So I'm hoping that it can help you too. The term cookie jar is basically the meditation that we'll be doing. It'll all make sense once we get there. Just have an open heart, an open mind, and allow your body to settle into the position that you are in. Allowing your eyes to close down if that feels good to you in this moment. Closing down one of your senses, making it easier for you to tune in to your inner world. During your lifetime, I'm sure that you've done some things that were difficult for you at some point in time. We will be filling up your metaphorical cookie jar with those things that you have overcome, and particularly things that you've had to push through that required courage, that required self-belief. Some things that are in my cookie jar are Algebra 2. It was a big struggle for me. I did not pass the first time, and it was one of those classes that I needed to graduate high school. I had told myself I was bad at math for so long that just became what it was. Lo and behold, I wasn't really that bad at math. I ended up getting a B the second time. But it took courage in a way. I had to really believe that, okay, I need to face this fear or I'm not going to graduate. I need to hunker down, study, get a tutor. Started Kumon and overcame that. Another one is basic training for the Army, and particularly the heights portion of it through one of the exercises that we had to do. And looking back, it wasn't even that high, but when you are afraid of heights, having to climb down a rope that is out of your comfort zone is terrifying. What are some things that you've had to push through? Whether it's passing a class, overcoming an illness, overcoming a fear, just start bringing those things to mind. Your victories. Maybe no one else even knows what you were going through. It was a mental win just for you. Bring that to mind. Bring them to mind almost as though you are reliving those experiences. So seeing them through your mind's eye as though it's first person. I can see myself in that class. I can see myself back at the top of that post or whatever you want to call it. Another one that's coming to mind is one of the portions of my army training. I needed to be able to draw, and I told myself I couldn't draw. Lo and behold, I could. And out of a class of, I believe there was 45 of us, I was in the top 10 overall. So I would have never been able to be up there with those top people if I kept that mindset of I can't do this. I had to switch my brain to how can I do this? And I'm sure you have moments like that too, where you had to turn off the negative thinking, the self-defeating thoughts, and tune into your inner power. That power is always there. And the point of this cookie jar is to remind you when times get hard, you've overcome so much, you've survived everything that you've been through so far. Why not this? So in your mind's eye, you can visualize an empty jar. It can be wherever you want it to be. Maybe on your kitchen counter, maybe right by your bed. And imagine yourself writing down on little pieces of paper those courageous moments in your life. And even if you didn't win, even if you didn't succeed at whatever it was, the fact that you tried, the fact that you had the courage to try is beautiful. So you can put those in there too. I don't know if Goggins does that, but I think there's something really special in giving something your all, even if it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to. Ultimately, in this jar, put the things that you've done, and that at the end of it, you are proud of yourself. So write them, look at the paper, smile, fold it, and place it into that jar. Start the process again with the next one. Write it, read it, fold it, and place it in the jar. And we'll continue this for a couple of minutes. Feel free to pause it if you have a lot of things. And you're more than welcome. Please share one that really stuck with you, one that you're really proud of. I'd like to celebrate you too. I know life can be hard sometimes, and those wins they're big, they're important. They remind us of who we really are, what we're truly capable of. As you write, I'm just going to draw a Reiki symbol into your aura a few times for harmony. Once you are finished with writing, just take a moment to look at your jar. Look at all of the things you have accomplished. No new experience can take those away from you. You did that. Whenever you are faced with adversity, whenever you're faced with challenges, just take a moment, just 1 second, and just think back to that cookie jar. And you can pull one out, look at it, and remember who you are. Remember what you've done. And the fact that you are capable of doing more. If you've closed down your eyes and you aren't ready to go to sleep at this time, feel free to slowly open them. And you can just take in your space, look around. You are so powerful. I hope that in some way the cookie jar guided meditation helps you continue to accomplish great things, so you can add more to it. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this, it would be nice to have you back again sometime. So feel free to subscribe to the page and come back again. My name is Nell, and it has been an absolute pleasure meditating with you and sending Reiki away. Much love and light, dear soul. Beautiful, beautiful soul. Namaste.